Romance of the Three Kingdoms, shooting the halberd at the camp gate.
Yuan Shu has been wishing to be the emperor ever since he obtained the Jade Seal. He hates Liu Bei's early assault without cause, but he fears Lü Bu. He accepts his advisor's plan. Previously, we did not keep our promise of gold, grain, and horses to Lü Bu in exchange for his assistance to Liu Bei. Now we can give him some grains to gain his heart, so he will not move his army when we attack Liu Bei. After we seize Liu Bei, we can seize Lü Bu. Yuan Shu is excited about the plan and secretly sends 200,000 carts of grain to Lü Bu. He then sends General Jiling to attack Liu Bei. Liu Bei hurriedly asks Lü Bu for help. Lü Bu is aware that he will be in danger if Liu Bei loses Xiaopei. He then sends a meeting invitation to both parties. Seeing Lü Bu with Liu Bei, Jiling asks Lü Bu, "General wants to kill Jiling?" Lü Bu replied, "No. So you are going to kill the big ear, Liu Bei?" "Neither. I'm not good at fighting in my life. I only love peace. Today, I will utilize a strategy to let the heaven decide." Liu Bei and Jiling are both at a loss. Lü Bu sends someone to get his halberd and goes out of the camp gate and sets it up. Lü Bu says, "The camp gate is 150 steps away from here. If I shoot on the halberd with one arrow, you two will end the fight. It won't be too late for you two to fight if I miss it." Both Jiling and Liu Bei agree. Rolling up his sleeves, Lü Bu set up the arrow and pulled the string. He yells, "On!" and the arrow shoots out like a flying meteor and just strikes the little end of the halberd. People all clap their hands. Lü Bu throws the bow to the ground and takes Jiling and Liu Bei's hands. "Heaven orders that you two stop fighting." Liu Bei secretly feels ashamed of himself. Jiling agrees to stop the assault. After, Lü Bu says to Liu Bei, "Lord, you would be in danger without me today." Liu Bei hastily thanks him. Jiling explains to Yuan Shu how Lü Bu meditates by shooting a halberd. Yuan Shu is furious and wants to personally lead his force in an assault on Liu Bei and Lü Bu. Jiling immediately persuades him to stop and suggests that Yuan Shu propose the marriage of his son to Lü Bu's daughter to become in-laws. Lü Bu has 2 wives and 1 concubine, but only 1 daughter. He holds his daughter as the pearl in his palm. Jiling says, "Once we take Lü Bu's daughter, he will kill Liu Bei without a doubt. This is called the scheme of strangers do not meddle affairs between relatives." Yuan Shu is pleased with this plan and sends Han Yin to be the matchmaker. When Han Yin meets Lü Bu and makes the marriage proposal, Lü Bu returns to talk with his wives. His wife admire the Yuan family's status, controlling a powerful army with a vast region. Yuan Shu will one day become the emperor, and our daughter may become empress, as Yuan Shu has only one son. So Lü Bu accepts Han Yin's marriage proposal. The next day, Chen Gong goes straight to visit Han Yin, who has proposed this marriage. Are you aiming for Liu Bei's head? Han Yin is scared and pleads with Chen Gong not to tell anyone else. Chen Gong says, even if I don't tell anyone, after some time, other people might see through the scheme. What if I speak with Lü Bu and ask him to send his daughter right now? Han Yin is pleased. Chen Gong visits Lü Bu and says, at this moment, all lords are competing with one another for power. Now you have a marriage partnership with the powerful Yuan Shu. No one can guarantee that other lords won't get jealous. If we choose a very late date for the wedding, the bride might get ambushed. What can we do if that happens? In my opinion, you should probably decline the marriage proposal. But since you've already accepted, we should send your daughter over as soon as possible so no other lords hear about it. You can rent a house in the city before the wedding date. By doing this, we can make sure there are no surprises. Lü Bu nods to agree. So after informing his wife, they prepare dowry for their daughter overnight. He gives the order to two of his generals to accompany Han Yin to escort the girl. Chen Gui, Chen Deng's father, retires at home and hears the music on the street. When he learns about the marriage proposal, he exclaims, "This is a scheme of strangers do not meddle affairs between relatives. Liu Bei is in danger now." So he goes straight to see Lü Bu. Once he meets Lü Bu, he says, "I heard the general is soon to die. That's why I come to visit." "Sir, why do you say so?" Chen Gui says, "Earlier you received the grain from Yuan Shu, but they did not kill Liu Bei because you get out of it by shooting the halberd. Now they suddenly proposed a marriage. Once they have your daughter as a hostage, they will attack Xiaopei. Once Xiaopei is gone, Xuzhou is in real danger. At that time, whatever they ask for, grain, supplies, troops, if Lord agrees, you will struggle to cope with the request, and at the same time set enemies from the others. If Lord does not agree, you break the relative alliance and they have an excuse to attack. Besides, Yuan Shu has the intention to be the emperor. That's rebellion. You are the relative for the rebels. You will have nowhere to go at that time." Lü Bu is greatly shocked. Chen Gong has made things all wrong. He hurriedly ordered Zhang Liao to chase the group and get his daughter back, and puts Han Yin to jail. He writes a letter to Yuan Shu saying that the dowry for his daughter is not ready yet. Once ready, he will send his daughter over himself. Now you know the story of shooting the halberd at the camp gate. Can you tell the story? What an extraordinary time for Lü Bu. We talk about a scheme in this episode. Do you still remember the name of the scheme? And how did they use that? Okay, that's all for today. See you next time.